All right, welcome back, everybody. So we are getting set for the Cheddar's 300 here tonight. Hopefully the mic is in sync before we get things started here in this one. Sorry for the technical difficulties. Luckily, all we had was qualifying. Kyle Busch qualified 20th, and once again, quick update on the points battle. Austin Cindric has an 8-point lead over Kyle Busch coming into this 300 lapper at Bristol tonight. Michael Annett, Justin Allgaier, Junior Motorsports sets up the front row here for tonight's race. So again, Annett being the pole sitter. Looks like Mike Harmon and Alex LeBay will be starting at the rear of the field. Daytona was season opener Daytona winner Austin Hill on the pole for tonight's race. In sync. All right, here we go. Green flag in the air. We are underway at Bristol Motor Speedway for the NASCAR Xfinity Series Day Racing. At the world's fastest half mile. Already turn one, lap one, slight contact as Busch and Alfredo swap lanes on the racetrack. Justin Allgaier, who started second on the outside, trying to stay in second, while meanwhile Michael Annett will lead lap one here today at Bristol. Austin Cindric got the start inside the top 10 in that 7th position up at the front of the field. He's going to try to charge his way to the front as soon as he possibly can. Meanwhile, Busch stuck on the bottom of the track, mid-pack right where he started. His preferred lane is right around the top here at Bristol Motor Speedway, but he's driving it in hard, maybe trying to clear some of these guys around him so he can then move up to the top. He's just not quite able to get it done, and now they're 3 wide with Busch in the middle. Contact! The 07 of Ray Black Jr. kind of squeezed Kyle Busch in there. Oh, and they crashed behind! Huge crash. Looked like Jeremy Clements and Ray Black Jr. were involved. Clements got loose again into turn 3. That time just completely wipes out into the outside wall out of Busch's rearview mirror. Gets hit by Jeremy Clements, and that will bring out just the first caution of the race at lap number 4 early on tonight at Bristol. Wild start right out of the gate. King, welcome to the stream. William Nix, welcome back. Aiden Rowland, welcome to the stream. Any update on Thunder? Sorry, I haven't been watching the streams. That's all right. I haven't streamed since last Thursday because I was at Darlington for the Southern 500 this weekend, so no problem there. I should say I haven't streamed since Wednesday, not Thursday. But green flag back in the air. And right back where Busch started in the 20th position. This time he doesn't jump to the bottom. He stays on the top side of the racetrack as the outside checks up into turn number 1. Busch might have a little too loose of a race car here. He's really fighting the entry to the corner. So the update on NASCAR Thunder 04, we're either going to be able to start it tomorrow, depending on what time I can get the capture card from Best Buy. I'll have to run up there as soon as they open tomorrow. So if I have time to get it tomorrow and actually get home and set everything up like I want to, we could stream tomorrow for that preseason race. If we can't do it tomorrow, then we will start our speed weeks on Friday because they have to work Wednesday, Thursday. I worked Thursday this week because we had off for Labor Day as it was today. And then I have a vacation day tomorrow, so. I'll do my best to get it up tomorrow, but no promises. But if I can't, Friday at the latest. Guaranteed. Noah Gragson right in front of the 54 of Busch here. Gragson fading back out of the start of the race. Another driver again who hasn't won yet this year, with just 7 races left today. You wonder how that's going to work out, knowing that there are just 3 spots left for drivers to get in on points the rest of the season. Next race, Talladega. We could easily have an upset winner and a 10th different winner of the season in the next race at Talladega. It'll be the final super speedway race before these Xfinity Series playoffs. That I can guarantee you will be coming tomorrow, regardless if we have Thunder 04 or not. If we can get Thunder 04, it'll be a double header tomorrow with Heat 5 action with the Xfinity Series, and then Thunder 04 action, of course, the Winston Cup Series there. But if we can't get the Winston Cup Series for NASCAR Thunder 04, then we're just going to run that lone Talladega race tomorrow. So that'll be hard at work at the trying to get the capture card and the Elgato and everything like that set up, making sure the mic works perfectly fine and all that. Might have to do a test stream. Busch trying to mow down the competitors. He was struggling those first few laps. He got reset with the caution, and he's doing A-okay right now. Going to get by Jeff Green for 13th on the outside off of turns 1 and 2. And he clears them off of turn 4 easily. Fastest lap of the race, that last lap for Busch as he moves his line up towards that middle to upper lane. Almost kind of diving the corners off here at Bristol. He's really digging and digging hard. Car's a little loose on entry right now, Cole, but for the most part, seems like doing all right. I think a lot of it, I just got to get the hang of it. I haven't played this game in 5 days, so I feel a little rusty, and we only had 3 laps of qualifying, so no practice for this race. Give me about 50 laps, and I think I'll have the car working out all right with this setup, honestly. Anthony Alfredo started back with Kyle Busch, is in the 11th spot. Busch looks to the inside off of turn 4. Just over 20 laps complete. Justin Allgaier, who started second, is already back to 10th place. He does have a win this season. And look at Busch. Oh, contact. Boy, he really drove it in there deep. Aggressively taking the 10th position away from Allgaier. Oh, misjudgment there. And now the leaders who have dealt with lap traffic for a little bit. Meanwhile, Busch, 4 seconds, a little over 4 seconds off the lead. Will be dealing with his first of the lap cars in the next couple of laps. Welcome back, Amari. Riley Herbst in 9th place. You know what? R6, you just reminded me, man, I didn't even get the trivia. I was on the road all day today. I did not give myself any time at all to figure about that. I wasn't even sure if I was going to get home early enough. There's a little contact back there with Busch and Howard made a great save in turns 1 and 2. Oh, 3 wide off the exit of turn 4 as Busch and Herbst trying to split the lap car of McLaughlin. And Busch is still going to clear Herbst off of turn 2 and now is working on Chase Briscoe in the 98 car for position. Back up to the outside where Busch wants to run. And now they split Mike Harmon off of turn 4 after going a little bit of 3 wide there. David Starr pulled up right in front of Busch. Busch sends it up the middle. Contact. Might have slowed him down just enough as that allows Riley Herbst to stick to the inside of Busch. Car up in smoke. It's Landon Castle. Castle will get to pit road on the back straightaway. So we stay green. Busch had a big run up turn 4. Really side drafted the right rear corner panel to 20 of Burton. Oh man, Haley got tight in the center of the corner. Busch and then Burton both had to check up there. 3 wide to the bottom now goes Busch. Nowhere to go at the lap car. Balicki right in front of him. Haley's going to get past. How about Austin Hill having a great run in 5th right now? Pole sitter Michael Annette inside the top 5 still, but he's back to 4th. Meanwhile, Austin Cindric running in that points battle with Kyle Busch. is in third, with Kyle jumping up to fifth ahead of Austin Hill now. Yeah, I don't have the trivia question about the for the stream tonight. Sorry for that again. I was on the road all day today. I didn't even think about the trivia, honestly. I was just thinking if I was going to be able to get this up tonight or not. But Busch had a great run off of turn 4, and look at him carry it back up the middle again. Boy, that got tight, and oh man, the one car of Annette got really loose. And the 61 of Hill about got in the back of him. That'll get Kyle Busch up to 4th. Kyle just trying to weave in and out of the lap traffic. Still about 2.5 seconds off the lead. Chastain sitting in second place right now with Brandon Jones in the race lead. And there's Cindric, the 2 points leaders, running third and fourth. Cindric running that discount tire paint scheme, slides up off the exit of the corner. Busch to the inside, 3 wide to take over the third spot from Cindric. Cindric tries to cross him over. Busch blocks him off of turn 2. Kyle up to third, sending Cindric back to fourth there, a 2-point swing. And now currently as they run, Kyle Busch is just 7 points behind Austin Cindric for the regular season title. I'm not sure exactly what day or what time, but we will be doing at least the final race of the round of 8 this weekend, which will be at Talladega, so that will definitely shake things up. We'll get to decide who will be the other 3 drivers to meet Jimmy Johnson in that said championship race. Meanwhile, battle for the lead. Top 3 all under a blanket. Chastain going for the lead on the bottom. And he's going to get there. Ross Chastain to the lead off of turn 4. Look at the run Busch got into turn 1. Into turn 2. Chastain drills the side of Busch's car. Busch ends up in the wall now in turns 3 and 4. And Chastain holds on to the lead. My goodness. Busch trying to get right back at him.
Still there?
Chastain trying to work the outside of the lap car of Harmon. Busch to the bottom, now into turns 1 and 2. Busch slides up the track a little side draft on Chastain, and clears him down the back straightaway off of 2 into 3. Kyle Busch to the lead at Bristol for the first time here tonight at lap 47. It'll be Kyle Busch leading a lap in the race with Chastain running just behind him. Daniel Hemrick in 16th, about to go a lap down here. Jones still sitting in third with Cindric not too far behind him in fourth, followed by Austin Hill rounding out the top 5. And now with Kyle. And he kind of nicks the wall again, but not too hard. A little bit of cosmetic damage, no problem though for Busch's number 54 Toyota Supra. There's a glitch at Darlington. Yeah, I haven't even raced there for any of the series on NASCAR Heat 5 yet, so I wouldn't know. Well, I did race, I think I did an online race, the one online lobby that we had, and I won that. Ran pretty well. I know off of turn 2 it was really, really loose at times, at random times back on NASCAR Heat 4. So if that's the case in Heat 5, definitely going to have to be careful, that is for sure. Yep, definitely going to have to repair the damage when a caution comes out. We don't have too much, easily under 5 seconds of damage. Should be no problem to repair for Kyle Busch's team. Riley Herbst in 10th place, already about to go a lap down. Cindric has caught Brandon Jones right now as they battle it out for 3rd. And could you imagine going into Talladega tomorrow knowing Kyle Busch has a shot to take that regular season points lead away from Cindric if he can't do it tonight? Assuming Busch can finish off at least a decent run in this race. That'll put even more on the line as far as the regular season title hopes are concerned, but Busch tries to go for his 10th win of the season, meanwhile in tonight's race. 3 wide, Harrison Burton all the way to the bottom. Chase Briscoe getting caught in the lap traffic now, 10-second lead for Kyle Busch. He's really opened that gap up. Gone a long time without a caution. That first caution came out at lap 4. We haven't had one since. Joshua White, welcome to the stream. Justin Haley in the 11 car. It's a huge pack of lap traffic, not too far ahead of Kyle Busch. We're going to alternate through the different camera angles for the first time in the race today. Kyle tries to get around the lap traffic now to the inside of the 6th place car. Michael Annett. Ooh, Daniel Hemrick moves down right in front of Busch's Toyota there, right in the center of turns 3 and 4. There's Brandon Jones. Cindric has moved up to 3rd, now has a 2-point cushion currently as we run. And boy, Kyle Busch is putting a lot of guys a lap down over the course of this green flag run. Something was hit right, whether it's his marks getting used to the car as well as the fact that Busch just has a really fast long run car, and there was a little bit of a checkup. Tommy Joe Martins checked up off of turn 2, which Busch had to then check up, barely scraped the wall, but still wasn't completely clean. Nowhere to go. Very intense moment of the race. Oh, contact now between Hemrick just kind of squeezed the gap, or he got stuck in the middle, 3 wide, which kind of ricocheted Busch to the lane he ended up choosing there. Man, oh man. Austin Hill, meanwhile, has worked himself up to 3rd, and Cindric running in 2nd. Now is a 3-point cushion on Kyle Busch. Cindric doing the best he can with what he's got here tonight. Busch got really loose, and Austin Hill couldn't chuck up in time. He sends it in there and takes over 2nd and stays on the lead lap. Boy, Austin Hill saw the window of opportunity when Busch got loose, and he just absolutely sent it in there. They were 4 wide for a brief moment. Somehow never crashed. Busch trying to work his way back around Hill now. Ethan Trendler, welcome to the stream. No, yeah, that's true. Blaney did not have a good run at all. That's probably the worst run I think I've seen him have in any of the races I've seen in person before. It's probably the worst I've seen Blaney run throughout the course of the race. It was still a good race, though. It wasn't fun for me watching my favorite driver, but it was a fun time. And honestly, the last probably 80 laps or so when the pit strategy went on under green there and the Toyota stayed out a lot longer. The top three Toyotas, Kyle Busch, Truex, and Hamlin all stayed out a lot longer than the rest of the field. That really set up an interesting pit strategy. It was like, all right, are they going to run him down, or is it going to be, you know, Elliott and Harvick battling to the end of the race? And then caution came out for debris down the backstretch. They got kicked around. There was a piece of sheet metal that was getting kicked around there down the back straightaway, so they threw the caution. And then Truex ended up getting a restart. He came out of the pits in fourth, but he ended up getting a restart on the inside line on the front row. Lost a spot, but got around Harvick pretty quickly. And then it was just a heck of a battle between him and Elliott. Truex was definitely had the fastest car throughout the course of the night. He was chipping away, and ended up getting to him. And then that happened, and then it left for Harvick and Dillon to run him down. I thought Dillon was going to run down Harvick those last couple laps, too. He definitely gave him a run for his money there at the very end, so it was just a wild last 80 laps, really. Walked away there, sorts of chat for a couple seconds too long. Jeff Green having himself a serviceable run in 19th right now. Another huge wide of lap traffic. Kyle Busch has a 1 lap lead on the field currently. So the battle for second is currently the battle for the free pass position on the racetrack in case we do get that second caution of the race. Busch got really loose into turn number 1, or turn 3 rather. Slid right up into the 68 of Brandon Brown. Busch hanging on though. Even Justin Haley in 9th place is going to go 2 laps down off of turn 4 here. Harvick, Hamlin, Logano, and Brad is championship 4. Yeah, my predictions video, they came out, I believe it came out yesterday. Yesterday morning, I want to say, or early afternoon, whenever it came out. Actually got uploaded on the channel. My championship 4 was Harvick, Hamlin, Elliott, and Blaney. But that was a risk taking Blaney because I said he was either going to get eliminated in the round of 16 or he was going to make it to the championship 4. And because I had faith that he was going to get through the round of 16, I had him in the championship 4 because he's just too good. He's too good at really all 3 tracks in the second round, and then he's too good at Texas to not, you know, consider the fact that he could win. So I was considering the fact that he would win Texas to get into the championship 4 and beat Truex's possible consistency by that point. Unless Truex ends up going on to win Martinsville and Elliott wins Kansas instead of Martinsville, so it's kind of where my predictions lied there. Really could have rotated Elliott, Blaney, or Truex for the final 2 spots there I had for the championship 4, really. Unbelievable the dominant performance Kyle Busch has put on in the early going of the race. Still less than 100 laps in, and he is absolutely just pulling away from everybody. Got really loose, ran a little too low through 3 and 4 there. Saw that tire smoke coming out of the rear tires with that power slide off of turn 2. Still never made contact with anybody through the center of the corner though. I don't know how the mic keeps getting out of sync like that. It's making me a little upset, honestly. Billy Kramer, welcome to the stream. Tomas Perez, welcome to the stream also. Oh, the mic's not out of sync? Okay, thank goodness. Hopefully we can at least just make it to the end of this race. At least it's not long. It's 300 laps, but at Bristol that's really not a whole lot. Almost 100 laps in already as we speak. And Cindric's in danger of going 2 laps down. And he is. Austin Hill, the only driver, 1 lap down in second, hoping for that caution so he can get back on the lead lap. Absolutely dominating performance here since Busch took the lead at lap 47. Hasn't even led for half the laps, but he has a huge lead. Right front tire down to 25% tire wear, so he is likely about 20 to 30 laps away from his green flag pit stop, his first pit stop of the race today. No scheduled stops have happened yet. We'll have to see if anybody else's tires are wearing out quite that quick. And if not, they're going to be able to stay out longer than Busch. Maybe hope for that caution at any point in time between the time Kyle Busch pits and when the rest of the other cars might end up hitting pit road. There goes Hill, 2 laps down now. "100 laps complete, 200 laps to go at Bristol Motor Speedway tonight for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. On NASCAR Heat 5, Busch trying to go for back-to-back victories on the season and looking for yet his 10th victory of this Xfinity Series season. He had a slow start to the year. Only won 1 of the first 6 races rather, but he really started to pick up the pace through the middle portion of this regular season and now is just absolutely dominating the races over the last really 7 or 8 races, winning all but 2 of them. But in all but 2 of those wins, bad luck did strike, just like the majority of the beginning of the season for Kyle Busch. And that is why he does not find himself in the points lead. But currently, as we run, Austin Cindric has just a 1-point lead on Kyle Busch. If Cindric was to finish 4th and Busch was to get the win tonight, and that would be going into Talladega tomorrow, as we will have just 7 races to go until the playoffs. So that is for an extra 15 playoff points. Down the back straightaway. So Austin Hill will get the free pass. He'll get one of his 2 laps back right then and there. Green flag back in the air at Bristol following the second caution of the race. Good restart by Kyle Busch on the bottom of the track. Gets in front of Brandon Jones on the top. Trying to hold these guys back as much as possible. Jones going to get to the inside of Busch off of turn 4. Busch will still be the leader, but a lot of these guys trying to get their laps back as soon as possible. Jones just clears Busch off of turn number 2. Busch back to the bottom, though, through 3 and 4. Trying to cross him back over. Annette moves him up the track. Annette moved him up the racetrack. Jones kind of holding up Busch despite getting right around him. 3 wide middle, and look at that. Justin Haley just squeezes. Oh, 4 wide, Chastain to the bottom. Jones bounces off the wall again. Haley slides and he gets turned. Busch slides and he goes around to the inside wall hard. Caution is out again. No, we stay green. And now the caution's out. Caution is out for the 3rd time tonight. Luckily, less than 3 seconds of damage. Busch can repair again. And it'll be his 2nd set of tires he'll put on in the race today. Hill will get the free pass. He's back on the lead lap. Man, oh man. It is 5 seconds or below on damage, so Busch can repair it. And he will, in fact, restart from the lead again. Chastain sent it in there 4 wide after Haley sandwiched in between Jones and Busch. Or I should say to the inside of Jones and Busch. Now a lot of guys took the wave around there also. Some guys ended up not taking the wave around a little bit further back in the pack. Green flag back in the air, and Austin Hill all of a sudden has restarted right behind Busch, and he's have about 3 to 4 lap pressure tires. Not going to make a huge difference here. It'll be an advantage for the first 3 to 4 laps, and then we'll see Austin Hill trying to make that move on Busch, but he is all over him already as it is for the lead. How things have changed so quickly tonight at Bristol. Never easy to win one of these kinds of races. Hill to the outside. Busch probably wants the outside, preferably rather than the inside, but he holds him off again. Busch a little loose off of turn 2, but he holds on to the lead. Austin Hill, meanwhile, right there. Hill still all over the back of Busch, and Ross Chastain has worked himself now to the inside of Austin Hill for 2nd place. Chastain is there, looking for the spot. He moved Busch earlier, I should say Haley earlier. Busch leads the lap at the line, but they're side by side for the lead with Busch on the top and Chastain on the bottom. Chastain to the lead off of turn 2. Ross Chastain for Colleague Racing looking for his 1st win of the year. Talk about a guy that's had bad luck this season. Ross Chastain has had a lot of bad luck, both in real life and in this game on this current season. And Ross Chastain now leads once again at Bristol. Oh, geez. All right, well, it looks like we got the black screen of doom there. I guess I'll try to restart the stream again. I'll throw the mobile hotspot on, and we'll get back into this thing in about 30 seconds. So give me another 30 seconds to a minute, and we'll get this going once again here, and you guys won't miss any more of the action.